let me actually start to record this now. Finally.
Go ahead and record.
Hold up. Right when you're getting those scans, I'm gonna just get on to what? Yeah, this shit's weird as hell. What the hell?
Let me start. Central
Sure.
scans and
Wait, I can't hear you. Hold up. Can you fix your mic or some shit?
hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's now way better.
Right. So I'll send all scans and scans.
Hold on. Yeah.
Alright. So let me start with my first scan. So essentially, the Sonatus, which is basically a conceptual device that grants absolute rule. It has the word absolute, then it will be an absolute action which cannot be defied. So basically, what this shows is that my character can just rule out the entire fight process to his favor and make him win. Do you have any contentions with that?
Hold on, let me read the scan. Cause I just I just couldn't hear what you said well. Your mic is just cutting out all the time. The conceptual device. What are you trying to argue with this?
Basically, my character has absolute rule, therefore he can rule the fight into his favor, like absolutely just rule it into his favor.
Can you like uh show me the part where it says like he can rule or some shit?
Hmm?
Like, is there like it says creation and destruction or some shit? I'm not pretty sure where it says about the rule shit.
The
Ah, it
first
said the conceptual device that granted absolute rule. The vessel. Okay, whoa. First of all, it says
hmm?
the vessel of omnipotence. Like, how can your character be omnipotent in Crossverse?
I'm not using the vessel of omnipotence. I'm
That
using the
no,
conceptual device.
wait. Okay, hold on. The conceptual device has something to do with omnipotence. We are on a neutral verse. Like this will just. I think this will just apply if your character is omnipotent. But I don't see your character being omnipotent in neutral's verse, since omnipotence means like all powerful. I mean omnipotent.
Right.
Okay, huh? What did you say?
Right. Let me just clarify on something. You're basically refuting that he's the vessel of omnipotence or the vessel of omnipotence statement, but I'm not using that at all. What I'm using is the conceptual device. The vessel of omnipotence has no connection to what I'm arguing right now.
Yeah,
So
yes, it does. Wait, you can see the line right there. That's what it says. The conceptual device, the grand absolute rule, the vessel of omnipotence. Like what? It literally
right,
it has
that's
a connection to it.
okay. So all right. Basically, that line what it says is that afterwards the vessel of omnipotence, what it's like defining it as is basically just using metaphorical words in order to showcase its powers. It's not really something that's the absolute shit about like the conceptual device being actually omnipotence. What I'm arguing for is that it's absolute rule, which came the first statement, which once again would be put in above it. So that's why I'm saying that shit.
And dude,
Oh,
you're
go
just
ahead.
wait, you're just repeating what you said. What?
Just refute it.
No,
Not
listen.
really
Okay,
repeating.
no, listen. I said it has a connection due to the fact it's like the same sentence, right? And your same thing, the same thing you said, okay, the same thing you said. The conceptual device that granted absolute rule, it has nothing to do with the omnipotence. Like that's your only refutation, which I already defeated it.
Okay, then that's fine. I just
Okay, so
refuted it.
okay,
Okay?
wait, so that we can conclude. What? So you just admitted to
Just
refuting it?
refuted it. Hello. I did not repeat myself.
Yes.
This is the
Oh
new
my
argument. I said,
God. Sure.
all right, and then
Wait. I think we can conclude.
I mistaken my scan, and then I was like, all right, let me just rephrase what I said.
Wait. When did
And
you say that?
now, all right, let me just speak
Wait,
on that.
let me just get a
Let me
recording.
repeat.
Let me get a
I'll repeat
recording.
it for you. I'll repeat it for you. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to bother yourself.
Oh my God.
Basically what I started off with is that the all right, now we take it in the statement, all right? Basically, it does not matter if it was what's called stated later on to be the vessel of omnipotence. What I'm saying, it could be used as a metaphorical wording, as we can like judge it by based off the grammatical order that it was put in, as well as the word of use. Basically, what I'm like implying here is that this is just a metaphorical like word that was being out, but not really something that's actually true or showcased to be that. And also, like
Wait,
the
so
thing about
hold on, hold on,
hmm?
hold on. So it's not like true because there's nothing like showing. Since okay, so you're saying it's a metaphor because it's not like showing it or some shit? Is that what you're trying to say?
Saying it's metaphorical because what's called of the grammatical order being placed here and the word of use.
Ha, what's grammatical error? What's the
Grammar, like how the grammar is being used in the sentence.
how does that mean it's metaphor?
Okay, because once again, the Sunatras, the conceptual device that grants absolute rule, the vessel of omnipotence.
Okay, so then it
Basically,
has a connection. What?
right, I already dropped that.
Oh, you dropped the point? Oh, so you agreed. Okay, so then if
I
that's the
agree
case,
to
no,
what?
no, listen, listen. So wait,
I agree to what? Hold on.
you said you dropped the point. Hello?
Okay, and what did I agree on? I did
You
not agree it
agreed
has
that
a
it had
connection.
no, you agreed it has a connection with omnipotence. Hello, like your character must be omnipotent to like use this. Okay, now if you okay, listen. Now we're in a neutral verse. Your character is not
Mhm.
omnipotent, so then he's not available to use it.
Okay. Hold
So
on.
you just conceded. Hello?
No, no, hold on. Okay.
Oh
I
my
understand what
God.
you're saying,
Yeah.
but why would that be the case? Why would that be the case? Like you can't use omnipotence in a neutral verse.
Oh, why can't he use it? Do you know what's the definition of omnipotence?
Almighty, all powerful. Actually, there's many
No. Okay,
definitions for
okay.
it.
Now I'm using the definition from Superpower Wiki, like all powerful. Hold on, let me just get the definition for you. Oh my God. Yeah, actually, it says is the state of being truly almighty and above all in every sense and aspect.
Okay, and
So I think that will just apply to the verse.
so
Wait, so then you agree that it applies to a verse? What? Oh my God.
right.
No
So
way.
basically, hold on.
No, you agreed
Now,
it already applies to a verse. We're in a neutral verse. Hello?
I did not agree to anything yet
Yeah,
about that. So,
wait, yes you did. I had the recording.
oh, all right. How did I agree to that?
Do you
What way did I
wait,
agree?
wait. Do you want me to show you the recording? Yes or no?
But I'm asking, in what way did I just agree to it?
Me showing the recording already is gonna show the evidence. Hello?
Can
What?
you explain or what? Like,
No,
I'm
hold on, hold
waiting.
on. Yeah, wait. Let me. I didn't have to
Before you
explain
get
that.
into
Wait, no, listen.
recording, can you
No,
just say
listen.
how I agreed to
Hakoz,
whatever
listen.
you're trying to imply here?
Hakoz, listen. If I send a fucking picture, I don't have to fucking explain it. The picture fucking explains itself. Now I'm giving you an example. If I show a recording, it explains itself how you fucking agreed. It's self-explanatory. So, do you want me
Like,
to show the
what did I
recording? Yes or no?
agree to? Oh, okay, hold on. So you're saying I agree to omnipotence being applied to neutral verse or
No,
what?
no,
I
no,
don't get
no, no,
it.
no, 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 no. Listen, I said then it just applies. Just applies to his verse. You agree that it just applies to his verse.
I did
That's
not
the
agree to
problem.
that.
Yes, you did. I have the
Oh, show it.
recording. Do you want me to show it?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
So how can you say that you were interpreting it differently?
How did I interpret it differently?
Yeah, like how
Once
do you
again,
interpret it differently? Like in what way?
You could use like if you even search up the definition yourself from Oxford Dictionary, you can see like there's various meanings for the word so. You can use it for an adverb, you can use it for conjunction, you can use it for various other things. It does not necessarily has to go with one meaning or one
So
interpretation
then what was your
whatsoever.
meaning? So what was
Hmm?
your meaning?
My meaning was so that you could elaborate more on what you're trying to imply here, so I could see what you're trying to get out.
Okay, now listen, if something only applies into verse, then it cannot be used in the neutral verse. Like
Hmm?
that, yeah, because that would be so contradictory if you're freaking all powerful in neutral verse. Like what? If it only applies to this specific verse, that just makes no sense.
Okay, so if my character is omnipotent in my verse, why can't he be in the neutral verse?
Because that's the only place he is in. What? Because
If it's
no, no.
neutral,
Okay, no. Listen. Because that's the only place where you get the narrative from it being omnipotent. That's the only place where the narrative is already written.
mm, okay, that doesn't matter.
Wait,
Like,
yes, it does because no, listen. If
yeah,
there's only
hold.
one, no, listen. If there's only one narrative in that specific verse, that's the narrative that they give you. If we're in a neutral verse, there's no such thing as those narratives.
Alright, alright, my bad. So, alright, basically that's wrong. Alright, now here's the thing. My character is omnipotent in my verse. Then why? Because by the judging by the narrative or going based off the narrative, it's shown for him to be omnipotent. Your character seems to what's called. Let's say, for example, your character gets a power, so you're gonna argue that a power can defeat mine, and how did he get it based off the narrative that your writer implied? Just so basically, all the powers, everything about the character is just from the narrative that he's getting from basically what's called from the writer. And my writer wrote that he is the vessel of omnipotence. Therefore, my character is the vessel of omnipotence, which makes him omnipotent. So transferring the narrative of my novel, manga, or anime into the debate or
Hakos,
like into
okay,
this neutral verse that
Hakos,
does not change a thing.
Hakos. Let me stop you right there. First of all, if if there's like two omnipotent beings in like no, let me give you an analogy. Like if there are two people fighting in neutral verse, right, and both of them are
Mhm.
omnipotent, who do you think will win? Because that would be so contradictory. Because either
That's just
way,
analogous.
no, it's not this analogous. Hello, like let's go
Co-
off of no.
hold, let me
Listen,
explain.
stop cutting me off. Stop. Wait, I'll give you. I'll you know like the law excluded middle. It's like it's either uh no, not law excluded middle. My bad. It's uh like what was it? My bad. Yeah, I just said it wrong. Hold on, let me think. Uh, yeah, hold on. Let me mute myself because I just said it wrongly. Oh yeah, so my analogy point was that how does that make sense if both characters are all powerful? Like, do you know the definition of all powerful? It'll be like only the one is all powerful, but there is both, so that's a contradiction, which we cannot apply to that in our debate too. Because then we can't argue on who would win. You do realize that? It just doesn't make sense at all.
Here's
And
the
and,
thing.
and
Now
yeah,
to
also
counter what's called your argument. Now let's see. So basically, you said, what if two omnipotents meets up to each other? The reason why I'm saying it's disanalogous is because due to the fact, or not due to the fact, but due to the problem that this debate has not been shown to have two omnipotent characters yet. If you were to prove that the president is omnipotent, then we can get into that problem with your analogous. But
no,
now you
okay,
have not proven to me that
no,
presence is basically omnipotent. Therefore, I think that analogy would be disanalogous and cannot
no,
be placed
hold on.
here.
I can't prove that, but I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I'm telling you, that why omnipotent would like make no sense using it in the neutral verse, and same thing for the narrative thing that you talked about. That was also wrong because if the narrative only it says that it's all powerful in that verse, right? Then he would only be strongest in that verse, in that specific verse. So, and my character is not from your verse, so you can't use omnipotence on my character.
It doesn't tackle anything.
No, it does. Wait, it does because
My
omnipotence.
argument,
No,
all right,
listen,
look, my
Hakos, stop
argument
cutting me
is
off.
because
I wasn't done.
I'm making an interjection because you're like making something wrong, and I'm
Oh
just
my
correcting that for you.
God.
Basically, okay, hold on. Basically, why your argument would be wrong is because my argument was that it's like the narrative powers, like the how they got the powers by the narrative, which is the writer wrote it. And we're you in this debate, all we're arguing about is the narrative of this story. I'm arguing that Tet has omnipotent. How did he gain it by like the narrative from the writer which he wrote? How did he gain the ability to move from the writer? How did he exist from the writer in the narrative? So basically, what I'm arguing is that transferring the narrative from this character to the so-called neutral verse does not matter, because if you're going to say that it doesn't count or does not apply, then anything that you're going to bring up about your character won't like apply as well, because you're arguing that the narrative of the omnipotence can be transferred to the verse. And if that's so, then like basically the narrative of every other stuff will be cancelled, because that is one of his abilities, being an omnipotent god, and by the narrative. And if his other abilities was also existed because from the narrative, therefore my character cannot apply it, because so it's so called existed from the narrative, which is why I'm saying that
Well, you're making
this
so many points. Let me stop you right there.
all a part of 1 point. So
No,
now
no,
you
you're
can go
not.
ahead
No,
and
you're bringing up so many
you can
reasons.
you
Okay,
can now contend. That's
okay,
fine.
okay. So the problem, first of all, I'm what you said doesn't defeat what I said. If the narrative, okay, now, okay, I'm fine with it. If the narrative, okay, gives the omnipotence, to that character in that specific verse, okay, then if that's the case, oh wait, what was it? Yeah, my head's being hurt today. Let me just think. I'm so brain dead as fuck. What was your argument again? Because I might just straw man you, so I don't want to straw man you or some shit.
Right. So basically, my argument is that you saying that you cannot transfer the narrative use. My bad. You cannot transfer the narrative uh, of him getting omnipotent to the neutral versus like wrong in many ways, and one of the ways is because if you cannot transfer the powers of the omnipotence that you gained to the fight, then that should just apply to every other abilities, because his ability of getting omnipotence is from like being written by from the narrative of the and with the writer and all, and every other ability is being applied within the same standard. So basically, if he gains the ability to move, that's because from the writer, and from the narrative he gets the ability to throw a, let's say, fire, that's because he gained it from the narrative, from the writer. It's all being applied within the narrative that the writer wrote. So if I cannot bring my omnipotence ability, like power, the capabilities of it, into the neutral verse, then it would just mean that every other ability that I gain with the narrative and all, it would not be applying to the same. Therefore, any ability, literally any ability of this character wouldn't exist. It wouldn't apply to the debate whatsoever. Which is why I think it's
Dude,
completely
you are.
wrong
Oh
for
my
us not to do
god.
that.
This guy's gonna
Go ahead.
just said something lost. So, was your argument that if the narrative gives him the omnipotence, then he will just use it in every other verse? Was that what you said?
What?
Since the narrative gave the omnipotence to them, right? No, omnipotence to the character, right? So he will just be all powerful in any specific verses, because that's what's going on, basically.
I'm talking about the neutral verse. So
Oh wait,
do
so
not talk
wait,
about
so
me.
it applied into neutral verse, even though the narrative was be giving into that verse,
Hmm?
like in the main verse.
Okay, so
Okay, now secondly, do you know what all powerful means? Like the most powerful. That's what's being specified in the
all
verse.
powerful.
Secondly, wait,
We're
listen.
talking about
Yeah,
omnipotence here, not
yeah.
the word all powerful.
No, omnipotence means all powerful. Hello?
Yeah, but we're talking about omnipotence.
That's what I said. Omnipotence. Hello?
Okay,
Yeah, also
okay.
called above. Wait, it's also called above all power. That should
And above all, in every sense and aspect, there.
yeah, and there's one more thing that contradicts what you said.
What?
All omnipotence can't be achieved. No, 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 that's not. Omnipotent beings can only apply their power in their respective fiction. So in their own fiction.
Why?
Yeah, so you dropped the
Oh,
point. What?
said why?
Oh my god. Hold on. Let me just get that. Omnipotent beings can only apply their power in their respective fiction. And omnipotence can't be achieved via other powers or other ways. But
You're not
my main
making
point.
sense.
What?
So, okay, what you're implying is that my character cannot achieve omnipotence?
No, I never said that. That's a straw man. I said omnipotent.
The,
No, I said omnipotent beings.
that was a. Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
omnipotent beings can only apply their power in their respective fiction. Like in their
Why?
fiction, oh my god, because we are, okay, listen, we are following the definition of omnipotence in Superpower Wiki, right? So then we must also follow the rules of it. And the rule of omnipotence is that it only applies in their fiction, like in their own verse.
Where does it say that?
I sent the text in the scans. What? It says trivia.
Let me see the rules real quick.
Wait, do you want me to send the link for omnipotence? So you can scroll down yourself. Like you can just press out the link and scroll down, and then you can see it literally says omnipotent beings can only apply their power in their respective fiction.
Okay.
Yeah, it says only in their respective fiction. Only that place. So you can't use it on the neutral verse.
Why?
Oh my god. I already explained it to you. Hello? I'm not gonna answer your questions infinitely.
I see. All right. So omnipotence being can only apply their power in the respective fiction. All right, and the respective fiction is being transferred into here.
Hmm? Wait,
And their all right, and their omnipotence is being transferred into their neutral verse. Well, I don't know what point you're trying to imply here.
what? No, it said, do you know what's the definition of respective?
Yeah, respect.
No, 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 no. Respective means relating or belonging separately to the individual people you have just mentioned.
Okay, can only apply their power in their respective fiction. All right, and we're using their fiction, like what happened in the fiction, to be applied to the neutral
Oh,
verse.
no,
So
no, 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 no. You are using the definition wrong.
uh,
Okay. A'udhu billah. Why do I have to explain this so many times? Okay. Let me do this again.
oh wow,
Do you know what means their, like their own? Like the person's own fiction, their own respective
yeah.
fiction. Yes, so it means their verse, since that's fiction.
Oh. But here's where things get wrong. All right, if I cannot use the omnipotent, well, I can use every other capabilities, and every other capabilities is the same, like this on is being used under the same narrative as the omnipotent. That means then why would what's called? Why would I be? Why would I not be blocked from every other use of capabilities that my character can do? It's quite retarded. So that's what I'm saying. It's wrong.
What?
Yes.
Hold on. Now so you're arguing
Thank you
against
for
some.
your
Wait.
concession, bro. It
No, 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 no. Listen.
was a good debate. I
No,
appreciate it.
Hakoz. Stop aping. So you're arguing. First of all, you're agreeing to this definition. Then you are saying that it has capabilities. What capabilities are you talking about?
Other
What are?
capabilities the character has, whenever it was walking, running, dancing, talking, anything.
Oh my god, that's not what the context says. Hello? What? That's so
I'm talking
wrong.
about the capabilities my character has.
Oh my god. is the state?
Like,
No, no, no. Listen, listen, listen. Where does it say it has to do like any capabilities? What? I think that would be no. I think that would be like
no,
mid opponents.
I'm elaborating on what's called this rule, like how it's wrong.
Yeah. So how is it wrong? What?
Just elaborated. The fuck?
Yeah. Just explain it
Basically,
again. Hello. Because you're gonna just
base,
repeat it so long.
basically, all right. What I'm saying is that his capabilities, uh, like, is being under, like, let's say I'm gonna use, for example, let's say I'm gonna use time manipulation, the neutral verse against let's say the presence, right? And then like, let's say I also want to use omnipotence, but I can't apparently because of this stupid rule. So why does it neglect me using omnipotence but not time manipulation when both are being used under the same narrative? Like the writer writing them
Hold
both
on,
or
Hakoz.
all under the same narrative.
Hakoz. First of all, it just depends on the context. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Either way, the time and if the time manip comes from the person itself, right? Like the living being
Mhm.
itself, like he just like without omnipotence, right? Then that would be fine using time manip. But if if it comes from omnipotence, then yeah, you can't use it. Like
Do
I
you
don't,
mean
yeah, like I don't
oh my
care.
god?
Like I don't care about the capabilities. Your
As
character is
you're
nothing. Your character
So
is
you're
nothing.
implying that hold on, you're implying that my character can't use like any other capabilities if it came from omnipotence itself.
He isn't.
No, listen. If the abilities like abide by omnipotence, then they're not doing shit.
They abide by omnipotence, then they're not doing shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing, all right? What I'm exaggerating on is that basically, all right. Hold on, let me just drink my water real
Sure.
quick.
Hold on.
Water.
I think I should drink too, cause I've been talking for so long.
Damn, my lips is so dry after kissing my grandmother. What the fuck? So yeah, basically, let me start with my argument once again. Necessarily, omnipotence, right? The rule. What I'm saying is that, like, they're saying that it can only apply their power in their respective fiction. All right, and what I'm saying is that they're limiting what's called my character's capabilities because it's apparently written under my like the only thing they can apply it to is because the narrative written by it. And the thing about that is that the narrative written by it also like is followed up by all the other
Yo, I
capabilities
just
my
came back.
character has.
I just came back.
Basically, do you have any contentions with what I just said?
I wasn't. I was drinking water. Hello.
Oh, you don't have any contentions? All right, cool. We can move on now.
Wait,
I guess he can use
wait. That's
omnipotence.
argument for
So
silence.
let's go ahead
Wait,
with the next.
wait. Wait. That's argument for silence. What?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
Calm down. All right. Let me just repeat what I said. All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, omnipotence. All right. What I'm arguing for it is that
Yeah.
basically it's saying the rule. I think the rule should not exist because if it's saying omnipotence
Wait,
can
I
only
don't care.
apply to.
Wait. You just agreed on superpower. I don't care if you disagree.
Well,
No.
I can
No.
contend it, can't
You,
I?
you're not gonna backtrack on this. What?
Contending the rule.
How are you gonna contend if you agreed on it? Hello?
Agreed on it while contending it, like midway.
Okay.
Like
Wait. But
I
that's
agree to some
backtracking. But
specific
that's
parts of
backtracking.
it.
That's
Did not agree
backtracking.
on the entire page. I agreed on specific parts.
Wait. But
Agreed.
that's
Wait, hold on. I agreed on the definition of it,
But
not
wait. But you're hedging.
the
Now you're
page.
hedging.
Wait,
Now you're
hold on, hold on,
hedging.
hold on. No, not really. I agreed on the definition, and the definition is the state of being truly almighty and above all in every sense and aspect. I did
Hold
not
on.
agree to
Now
the
you're hedging.
limitations, the rules, etc. on what happens on it. So why would I need to do that?
Prove you didn't agree to it.
Me prove I didn't agree to it. The fuck? I'm not under the burden of it. You're under the burden if you want
No.
to
You made
put
a
it
claim. Hello. You made a claim. So go ahead and
on
prove
the
that.
positive that I agree to the entire page. The fuck?
How am I on the positive? When did I make a claim?
Because you're saying that I agree to like the entire page. So you're on the positive that I did.
No,
The fuck?
listen. Okay, if you're giving a negative claim, you're gonna have to oppose it. Hello. How did you oppose it?
You mean how did I oppose it?
Yeah, how did you oppose it? I don't see anything of you opposing it.
All right, listen. What you made the positive claim that
Uh-huh.
I agreed to the entire page.
Okay, hold on. But you, okay, listen. But you made a claim that you only agreed on those. So now I put the burden on you first. So you're gonna have to prove that first. I put the burden on you first.
The burden on me first,
Yeah, I
but here's the
did.
thing: the burden shouldn't be applied in the first place, cause
Why?
I'm once again in the negative. You're in the positive of this entire
No,
point.
listen.
Whenever
Whoa,
I agreed
whoa,
on
whoa,
it or
whoa.
not.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. But you claimed the existence of something, and what was it? You said that you only agreed on those definitions. That was your own positive claim, which I put the burden on you first. No, I'm not even shifting the burden or some shit. Just to let you know.
It's not shifting, cause what I'm
No,
saying
I
is
know,
that
I know. I said I'm not trying to shift the burden. I'm not trying to say that I
yeah, but
am.
what I'm saying is that like if you're gonna apply a burden here, I'm not.
You're not? So you don't apply
Wait,
by
here,
burden of
hold on,
proof?
hold on.
Wait,
No, wait, hold
wait.
on,
So
hold
you don't
on.
apply by burden of proof?
What do you mean I don't apply? Hold on, I
No,
was
no,
just
because you said because you
ju-
can't.
I mean, I can't. All right, look, hold on. Look in general chat.
What
Wu
are you
said
talking about?
asserts he agrees to a specific thing. Right here is a negative claim. So even your own judge is saying I'm the negative, you're in the positive.
It's
Go
sort of.
ahead and
Who said you're on the negative?
whoa.
Hold up. What was he on the negative? Cause he literally claimed. Hold on. Cause he literally, in the first place, claimed that he only agreed to this specific definition.
Oh
Bruh,
wait, it
you
says here, bro. I thought it was real. What the fuck? Bad G. All right. Either way, uh,
Wait. So first, you were trying to appeal to the judge, even though something hasn't happened. Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
if like there's a confusion going on, I think the judge do
Okay.
have the right to
That's fine.
conduct.
That's fine. That's fine. So are you?
Either way, since it's satire, I guess I cannot be applying to it. But
Yeah, you can be
uh,
applied to it. So okay. So now you conceded.
what do you mean I conceded?
Yeah, you just agreed with me.
How did I agree with you?
What did you say then?
I said I guess I could not apply to what the judge said, which was that I'm in the negative. The fuck?
Yeah. So how are you on the negative? Hello. Like you didn't
Said
claim the
that
non-exist. Wait, but you didn't claim the non-existence of it. You claimed the existence of it. You said you only agreed on this. Do you know what positive claim is? You're claiming something that is the case.
what?
Yes.
Wait, but
Yeah,
say,
but there's something called a positive statement.
wait. So hold on.
There's something called a
Alright, you know
positive
what?
statement claiming something that there is the case or that is the case.
Alright, but saying here's the thing. Yo, wait, hold on. Before we continue, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and prove it. You know what? Fuck it, it's fine.
Sure,
Alright,
go ahead.
JDA, more like Forca. Okay, yo, send me the recording real quick. Cause I'll just prove. I'll actually. Can you show the recording, Sam? Or are you gonna not?
What recording?
It's fine. Good thing we have a secondary recorder.
No,
Yo, Forca.
I was just asking what recording you were talking about.
Of the debate, my nigga. The fuck?
Wait, was I even recording?
Yes. Said that. You know what? Like you control. I don't care. Yo, Forca, just send me the recording. Like if you want to stream it.
Wait, let me see if I actually have it. My bad.
Ah, your judge said I am in the negative. Dun
yeah.
dun dun.
But like,
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, that's nah, I'm joking. Okay, hold on. Let me see the recording if you actually did say that.
Oh, now you want to go back to the recording, huh?
No, listen. But the judge, no, listen.
Ah.
Just because the judge says you were on the negative, but you claimed that you said this, okay? So now I'm going to prove it myself since you want me to prove it. Hello?
Yay.
Oh my god.
Go little rock star, boom.